take a minute, just sit right there.
Since before history was recorded, black people could be found at the very heart of American culture, whether it be television, fashion, dance, music, film, literature, or sports. Black Americans are at the forefront, birthing art that the entire nation can adopt. But, as history will reveal, Black Americans have also found themselves confined by harmful stereotypes that mass media has and continues to perpetuate. These aspersions that seem harmless in retrospect contribute to the notion that black people are aggressive, lazy, violent, drug-addicted criminals. Media's portrayal of Black America has translated into real life. Black America is less likely to receive fair treatment in the judicial system, get hired or promoted in a business setting, or get admitted into colleges and universities, although being just as qualified as their white coworkers and classmates. Shanae is now the face of black women.
You want some chicken?
Nah.
Criminal and black man have become synonymous because of countless movies and television shows neglecting to have black characters who are not breaking the law in some form. Black people have been categorized as a population with poor work ethic, inadequate literacy skills, an uncontrollable violent gene, and an inextinguishable inferiority due to Jim Crow-era propaganda that is still embedded in our everyday life.
From the South, and I didn't want no chicken. That's what I told.
Black culture is criticized endlessly, except when it is practiced by non-black people. America is no stranger to the appropriation of different cultures. Non-black artists, rappers, and social media influencers take from black culture without facing the same condemnation or social consequences. It's 2018 and it's time we start loving black people as much as we love black culture. Love and appreciate the culture wholeheartedly without appropriation. Accept others' differences without hesitation. And be active in times of injustice. There has never been a better time in America to be truly unified.
In the streets! Out of the stores! In the streets! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
I started theater club. I'm trying to start a badminton club. If you know any teachers, let me know. I go to games. I try to reach out to people that I don't know, make new friends, talk to teachers.
I'm here most days of the school year. Late, a few hours late, but I'm always here. So.
Well, in all my classes, I like to talk.
Basketball, talk to everyone.
You like to dance, right?
Yeah.
I'm not super involved, I just show up, do my job, and leave.
I'm actually acting in a lot of the plays, like I'm part of drama club here, and I think that's pretty much it. I don't have anything going on for real.
I've been in marching band for 2 years now. I'm in indoor percussion now.
I usually... Yes?
Okay.
I don't know.
I wear my hair different like every day because I like switching my wigs up, if you know what I'm saying.
Actually no, I don't have any traditions. My family's kind of like, let's do something.
She makes what?
Chitlins a lot, like that's great. I like that. Like soul food stuff, but after that.
Oh yeah, I mean, like braids, like
Protective styles.
yeah, protective style. So I go to like a lot of African events and eat their food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, putting on lotion after I shower.
I put on lotion.
I lay my edges when I can. Like, that's about it.
We just talk different, like when we're with the white people and with the white folks, we don't talk.
I wear my dashiki. My hair is always big. That's really it.
I do feel accepted, yes. The people I hang out with and I associate with are very accepting of me and others like me.
I feel like every
biracial, like black person has a moment in their lives where they struggle with their identity. They don't know if they're supposed to like act black or like act, I'm Asian, so like abide by Asian stereotypes, but that's something that most biracial people grow out of and they learn to just be themselves.
Not with other black people. Not really.
I think I definitely changed since I came here. Like, I used to wear gym shoes with jeans, and a white girl was like, oh, you can't do that. So I bought Toms, and I bought everything to make myself look like these people, but at the end of the day, I'm not like everybody else, and I still have to do my hair differently than everybody, and spend hours each month trying to just look normal, and people still come up and touch my hair without asking, but I mean, I feel accepted, but at the same time, I feel like I had to make some changes to be accepted.
Run around like this.
I wear, well, the first school day of Black History Month, I wear my dashiki, you know, gotta represent.
Just go out with my real family, eat dinner, and that's about it.
Sad thing is I really don't anymore. You know? I kind of got used to, brushing over it.
It's more just like celebrating who you are. I feel more confident that month because I'm like, this is like it's kind of like, it's about us and about all the stuff that's happened to us, and it's just celebrating ourselves.
Really by just respecting and just reading about like our ancestors and really just keeping them in mind. That's the reason why we're here.
I just like to educate the people around me on black people because black history isn't like commonly taught. So yeah, I just like to spread knowledge.
Well, I mean, we're obviously making this video so other people can become aware of like how it feels to be a black person in a community that's predominantly white. But I just think it's important to read about people so you can learn more about yourself.
It gives me a lot of pride because at this school, it's like we learn a lot about white people, and like that's not bad, but it's like we could learn more about, I guess the side of history that I guess I'm related to.
You don't really hear about people like black achievement or whatever. It's kind of just dust over. Even in history class, it was kind of disappointing to see that it's like, slavery and then something else.
Yeah.
So looking at like people like Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X and all the people who like they stood for something and they kept working and they kept pushing towards it. It's an inspiration, and I like look up to even actors like Denzel Washington, who's a great actor, and I'm like, I want to be like him one day.
Right.
So
Just a time of recognition. I almost wish like we didn't have to limit ourselves to 1 month, but it's nice to be recognized at any point.
I feel like it's important that not only do we recognize people in the past, but it gives us a chance to recognize the people that are alive now, and it gives us a chance to continue to do something, and it gives us inspiration that even though like change has been made in the past, that change isn't done and that we can still make it now.
Probably MJ, because he's the GOAT.
Probably Tupac, because he was so versatile.
He's alive.
Rapper, he was a civil rights innovator. He was a poet, a bunch of different things.
this is kind of a cliche, but Martin Luther King Jr. I would have to say
LeBron James.
Beyonce. I'm just kidding. Probably Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale. They're the founders of Black Panther.
I mean, it's really basic, but I really like Martin Luther King Jr., and I think Malcolm X is really cool.
You just kind of do it, I guess. You just have to just be yourself and like really just believe in like who you are.
Basically, it's more of loving yourself and then not worrying about what other people think of you and just being yourself and being you. You need
I think it's just really important to be like unapologetically black. Like, don't be ashamed of your background and your culture.
I'm just really loud, and I try my hardest to like bring everybody together despite what they look like or how they act or what they believe in.
I don't know, I just fit in with the fit in.
Just getting along together, you know? People are so angry towards each other that they don't want to like see past.
Being able to see differences in each other but still respect them and work together, knowing that all of the human population can work as one.
I think a big thing is understanding that just because our skin color is different or just because we don't do things the same way that white people do doesn't mean that we're not equal or that we're not the same person. And at the end of the day, we all have everything. Like, we have the same parts. We're all here for like the same reason. So there's really no point in being mean to each other if we don't have to.
Stick together. That's a big part of, you know, just staying together, because being alone is not a good feeling.
By continuing this conversation of the way African Americans are treated in this country, and just really being open to just people and people you don't know much about, and just really trying to just have empathy and understanding where people are coming from.